Hi there, students. Seethe. Seethe. To seethe as a verb. Seething as an adjective. So we use this in various ways. The first meaning, he was seething. He was seething with anger. If somebody's seething, they're really, really, really angry. He was seething about the parking ticket he had just been given. Okay, to seethe, to be crowded with people and things that are all moving about and pushing and jostling. So the underground was seething with people during rush hour. Yeah, they were all moving around and pushing and shoving. The piece of wood was seething with insects. I picked it up and the whole piece of wood was seething with insects. They were moving around everywhere. Okay, and this is the two ideas of seethe that we use today. Notice normally to seethe, intransitive, but to seethe with something. Now, let's look at the original meaning of this. The old-fashioned meaning of to seethe is to cook something by boiling it in a liquid. Yeah, so I guess you could say, but it's very old-fashioned. The pot was seething on the back burner of the cooker, but here I would say it was simmering or it was boiling. Yeah, I think that's very old-fashioned. Maybe you could say that the ocean was seething with foam. Yeah, so a liquid could seethe and boil and be turbulent. Yeah, the sea was seething this way and that. That probably sounds quite literary. Okay, so to seethe, primarily to be really angry. Yeah, I'm seething about this. He was absolutely seething. Notice it's an extreme. Yeah, absolutely seething. And then seething with people, swarming with people, full of. Yeah, the nation was seething with revolution. Yeah, he was seething with excitement. Yeah, there was a seething mass of people. In August, this beach is always seething with people. So it's got this idea, this metaphoric idea of boiling with, moving everywhere. Or, yeah. He was seething when he left the meeting. He was absolutely furious. Okay, so to seethe. When you're seething, you're very angry, but notice you normally don't express your feelings. So, yeah, that's the bit I probably didn't mention. If you're seething, you feel this inside, but you don't actually let it out. He was seething. If a place or a thing is seething, yeah, you're emphasizing how full it is and they're all moving around, to be swarming with, to be full of. Yeah, and then this idea of to churn or to roil, particularly of the sea, or maybe a flooded river. The surface of the river seethed as the flood waters drained. Okay, and that's probably more unusual. Okay, so let's try formality. He was seething. He was seething with anger. I think I'm going to give this a 5.5 in formality. Use it anywhere. The place was seething with people. Sounds a bit literary. I'm going to give it a 5.5 again. Use it anywhere. And then this idea of boiling with foam. The sea was seething. I think I'd probably give that a 6.5, maybe even a 7 in formality. That itself sounds very literary and is much less common. Okay, now as to origin, okay, well there was a Middle English word seethen, meaning to seethe or to boil, to cook in liquid. which comes actually from a Proto-Germanic word, seopana, meaning to seethe or to boil, which itself comes from Proto-Indo-European sweat, meaning to move about, to roil. You can look that word up, roil, or to seethe. Okay, so seething with anger, seething with people, full and moving. To seethe, to boil over, yes, with lots of foam and things like that. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Seethe and seething.